Hello everybody and welcome back to Pop Sucks At. This time round I have for you Hearthstone and we're going to take on this week's Tavern Brawl. Hopefully the recording will work this time. As you can see, I've won 3 times because I have tried to record this twice already, but for some reason the mic wasn't working, so 3rd time's the charm, I hope. So hopefully this video will make it up to you guys. If not, you'll never know of its existence, and it's pointless me saying this anyway. But let's get on with this. It's the return of Mechazod. Only this time, instead of Priest and Paladin versus Mechazod, we have a Mage and a Druid. And it's quite a nice, fun brawl, this one. Can end very quickly if Mechazod just ramps up at the start, which is irritating to say the least when he does that, but, you know, it's all random, so whatever. Well, we're going to lose the Force of Nature most definitely. I'll keep the Moonkin just because spell damage seems to be key here. Obviously keep the Wild Growth. I'll keep the Wrath because if I need to cycle, then I need to cycle. If I don't, then I can deal 3, possibly 5, possibly more damage. So away we go. I'm just going to coin out the Wild Growth to ramp it up. And if you just want to keep dealing 2 damage to face, that's fine by me. As long as you don't keep doing that after you've ramped up.
We hunger for vengeance.
Well, Trogzor could come in handy later. And if he doesn't kill Muckler this turn, which he doesn't, I will play the Jungle Moonkin, see if it helps out Mr. Mage over there. Give him that bit of extra spell damage. Hitting face is still fine for now. We do have abilities to heal up. Just the Mage has the... Is it animated armor, I believe it's called? And thank you for ramping me up yet some more. Right, so with the 6 mana even, I will play the Violet Teacher, and I shall Wrath him, I think. 3 damage and draw, or just straight up 5 damage? I think I'm going to draw just because I've got quite big things, so... Still 3 damage though, better than nothing. And we get a Zombie Chow, which will help later on. Be nice if next turn we could play Trogzor, and then the Mage has a bunch of stuff he can throw down. Oh, and you can have your own Trogzor, Mr. Mage. Let's give him a well played for that. Unfortunately, we are getting rather close to death here. But hopefully we'll be able to give the Mage some extra Trogs next turn, since we do have the 2 bananas. Could Force of Nature banana for that bit of extra damage.
eyes are open.
Oh, and Lore Walker Cho as well. What could go better?
Jade Serpent guide you.
We'll put the Chow down as well. And let's buff that up.
I'm ready to learn.
And is it worth a Savage Roar? I can run that and that, I don't know. Might be worth holding on to the Savage Roar till later, I think. But to make space on the board for Mr. Mechazod to come over so he doesn't destroy our entire board. It's just a shame I didn't have any healing there. Well, I did, but it would have used my whole turn and we wouldn't have got much else done. That was unlucky. We'll give it another shot, see how well we can do. Hopefully beat him. Obviously we know it's beatable. I've beat him 3 times in the past 2 times trying to record this. If you think I made any misplays or anything, don't forget to leave a comment letting me know. I know it makes no impact on anything whatsoever, but I'm not the greatest gamer in the world, so it'd be nice to get feedback from you guys to see what I do wrong, see if it can help improve my play style. We get Mr. Mage this turn, so animated armor I don't think is really any use till later on. Just helps save me. Forgotten Torture Mirror Entity could be worse, could also be better. We'll keep him. Hopefully wait around to play Mirror Entity at a time when Mr. Druid, Mr. Berenar, plays something worth getting a copy of. That's the one, you ramp up, Mr. Druid. I will help you when I can if I get my Arcane Golems. Arcane Blast isn't great, I'm just going to ping him. I guess, unless something half decent gets drawn next turn, I'll be using a Mirror Entity.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Are you ramping us? Please be ramping us. Never mind. I'd have preferred to be ramped, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Let's Mirror Entity then. Hopefully he has something at least half decent he can give us. At turn 5 he might have... Oh no, 4 mana. That is better than nothing. Helps us to fill the board up a little. I guess I'll Refreshment Vendor this time. Just to boost up the healing, the health even a little bit.
Get your funnel case here.
At least we have 2 Arcane Blasts. It'd be nice if you had spell damage to go with Millhouse. No, never mind. We do have a Pyro Blast though. Like an Ancient Mage to get 2 spell damage at least. Which counts as 4 to the Arcane Blast, so that's quite nice. Draw another spell please. Not quite, never mind. Well, let's spell damage that up.
I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to learn.
And we'll run that in to make a bit of space. And at least we have a bunch of 1/1s to hopefully absorb some of the salvos. No, of course not. Of course he kills everything but the 1/1s. But at least we have a bit of healing available now, which is nice. Well,
Who knows what secrets will unleash?
and for some reason Mechazod doesn't like me healing the Druid, because every time I do, he just takes the damage straight back off. Would be handy for whichever one of the classes has Cold Light Oracle to draw it. I'm sure it's me, but I don't know. Don't really pay attention to which class has what. Hopefully we can at least get a bit of a chance of winning this. It would be nice. But I suppose it's not the end of the world if we don't. Oh, let's just run those in. Fortunately, Bran has died now, so we've lost that, but it'd have been nice to have got the refreshment vendor while he was on the field.
Pay attention, class.
Hello, Zaheen. Thank you for spectating me.
I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to learn.
Now, unfortunately, unless you run something in, you're going to get your board wiped, and the only thing that you can run in that's not going to wipe your board is the Moonkin. Which kind of sucks, but, you know. Oh good, another arcane column. Because we need some more ramping. Of course. Well, absorb some bomb salvos, thank you. Yeah, at least gives us a shot at being able to do something. Not much, since all we seem to have is low damage minions. Really need card draw, but yeah, apparently the game doesn't want us to draw cards today. Yes, let's get all the 1/1s.
Eyes are open.
Oh, we lose the 5/5, unfortunately, but does it? Apparently, we're allowed low damage minions. Mechazod doesn't like anything else, but he likes the low damage minions. Why the hell do I keep saying mana? Learn to fucking speak, Frenchie. Learn to speak. That would help matters ever so slightly. That's it. Run all the things in. What have we got? 17. At least we can survive another turn. 17. I have what's 5, 7, 14, 15. It's risky. I'm going to go for it. Why not?
I shall do as you say.
Since we survived the turn, he only needs to find 2 damage from somewhere for us to win. Please tell me you have 2 damage, Mr. Druid. Please tell me you have 2 damage.
Who dares defy
Unfortunately, we didn't beat him this time round. I'm sure you guys will point out any misplays for me. It would be handy if we could see each other's cards on this, just to sort of plan out what we're going to do. But unfortunately, that's another thing. Unfortunately, can't show you opening the card pack because the recording where I did that didn't work. But I hope you liked the video anyway, guys. Remember to hit that like button. That really does help the channel. It's one of the biggest things you can do to help the channel out. Comment anything that you want to comment, really. Even if it's just to abuse me for no apparent reason, that's fine by me. Subscribe if you don't already. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.